Thomas, who got Tanetti at the same time. And that's a penalty.
And they're trying to create these one-on-ones on the outside. You saw Levy trying to set up Thomas, but the Blackburns know that's exactly what they're trying to do, getting up in their face with that massive pressure.
Let's say just 3 players on the bench. And then Asayeli, Danny Marfoy and Caitlin Vaha-Polo. So big moments for the likes of Jamie Colossi getting significant game time in the semi-final. New Zealand semi-final record outstanding. Here is Colossi. That one knocked down in the tackle by Adigoke. It will be New Zealand ball. Thomas will go and mop it up.
Oh, it's a knock-on in the tackle off White. Unlucky there. We talked about her on the attack, but yesterday was also showing brilliant examples on defense. And her turn to show the pressure, just the ball not quite going her way yet, but disrupting, getting in New Zealand's face here.
There's 21 straight matches for New Zealand in Vancouver. Have been beaten by the US in Dubai to start this season. Here it comes for New Zealand. Tanetti. Oh, Polly Lane had to brace for contact, did well to get the offload away to Colossi. Playing with real confidence, JD Colossi. Balls like that. New Zealand need a half-back. It comes in the form of Miller. USA being really physical though. Waterston has a big ball that's bounced off. Oh, there was a penalty called. Thomas thought it had been knocked on. I thought it came off her body initially, but it must have been a deliberate knockdown, is it?
And it looks like that's Cowdrey that's being sent off. I agree with you, Ricky. It was hard to see in the moment, but referee sees the hand. Now New Zealand's got the upper hand.
So Ashley Cowdrey to the sin bin. USA down to 6, no score. The semi-final. Here's the first touch of ball in hand for Miller. Gets rid of one defender. Can't get past Thomas. Good defence from Caitlin Thomas. But New Zealand have got numbers here in Polly Lane. Looking to drift on, and there's the ball on the chest for Kelsey Tanetti. Little stop and go. Ramsey's got it covered for pace, but Tanetti's got the strength and the stamina and the stumble of able to squeeze the ball back for Polly Lane. Now Mahina ball. New Zealand through their hands. Waterston for Miller on the end of the chain. The bounce is kind for Walker, and there it will be. Georgia Miller in the end, a numbers game for the Blackburns.
A little wave of acknowledgement from the Centurion, Georgia Miller. This is what the Blackburns had to do in that moment. They had to put the foot on the gas even more, make the United States pay for that penalty. And that's exactly what they did. The U.S. did a good job of stopping Tanetti, who has been electric all weekend, but go all the way out to the outside. And that is exactly what the Blackburns needed to get done.
But it goes forward first. Gee, Polly Lane put that on a plate too. You reckon?
Yeah, you know, I thought maybe that would have gone backwards, but just not quite going the Blackburns' way. So the U.S. take that here. Let's take a look now. Beautiful kick from Polly Lane, and that's close.
Stacey looking up to the Jumbotron for that replay.
Ouch!
Here it is. Only USA and Australia have beaten New Zealand so far this season.
Set!
Ramsey. Trying to use that pace. A little lateral, trying to release Thomas, who's also got plenty of gas, and she's away. Colossi chasing, but Thomas will have too much on her. It looked like USA were going nowhere for a minute, and then Caitlin Thomas again busting open, and the USA strike under the posts.
Oh, brilliant stuff from Caitlin Thomas. Don't think anyone really expected that, but of course the U.S., that's what they do best. They just surprise you and shook off the tackle from Tanetti. Originally didn't look like anything was on. Ramsey was probing, looking for something, and Thomas makes something out of nothing.
Caitlin Kaylin Thomas, who has been outstanding for the United States this season, 19 tries, injury-free after missing most of last season. USA haven't been in a final since Cape Town in 2025. New Zealand can't control that restart, and they're going to get good possession here in the United States.
And they're back at full strength, coming back on the field. That's an immense response to be able to score one woman down. Here they go with the possession.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Good hassle at the base of that scrum from Polly Lane on Ramsey, USA. And he's had a go kick, dragged down in a really good tackle by Colossi. Not bad for a player who used to hate tackling, didn't like contact, Jamie Colossi. Kershey loves it though. New Zealand having to cling on around the angles with Paul. Real pressure coming on the defending champions here. Sarah Lee looking to go up the middle, clash of bodies. Polly Lane a little slow to get up, but back in position the New Zealand skipper. Now Thomas, Polly Lane, back in position and putting in a shot on Kaylin Thomas. New Zealand's defence voracious. That's the siren for half-time. Ball is out. Oh, New Zealand had got it out and then got in each other's way. But it is the United States in the lead at half-time. And they are 7-5 up over New Zealand at half-time in the semi-final. Well, Spain finally into the semis and now into a final. Let's hear from one of the key men, Tobias Sainz-Stramaga.
Congratulations, Toby. Massive win over Fiji. Can you tell me how you're feeling?
It's crazy. It's crazy. The boys put on a massive effort. So I don't know. We just kept fighting, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
First final of this season. What do Spain need to do to take it home?
We were trying to do what we did last year. We were in a lot of semifinals. We did a couple of finals last year, and we just wanted to keep on the process, keep fighting, and the results will come, and it came. So nice.
And anything you want to say to the people back home?
Que venir todos a Valladolid a vernos va a ser impresionante, así que nada, todo el mundo para Valladolid y un abrazo a casa. Un beso.
Gracias.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Carry the space rush, otherwise the ball's not go. But RGB has to, if you guys want to win this game, RGB has to be better. And defensively, keeping really physical. Yeah. Or stay all the way, score, and then get our wins. We can come in. Alright, keep going. No chase.
USA 7 minutes away from breaking the stranglehold of final. Game time for the likes of Olive Watherston, who carried up there. Now Miller. Well looked after so far, and she gets the footwork going through three, cutting them away. Georgia Miller at her absolute best. Ramsey's got pace, but Miller stepped and jigged and weaved her way through the USA defence. Big time player coming up with one.
Well, who else is it going to be besides Georgia Miller? Take a look here. Just shakes off the first one from Madigoke. Then steps Kershey. Then Sullivan. And then Ramsey. That's 4 of the USA players. Miller doesn't need any help. Look at her go. Just resplendent from the Kiwi. Excellent shot. Beautiful play, brilliance.
New Zealand go back in front with the World Player of the Year, carrying the team forward again. 12-7, USA looking for the response. New Zealand go long off the kickoff, going to try and peg USA down, excuse me. It's gone a little too far. Hershey forces it. There's no goal line dropout in the sevens game.
Yeah, and initially I thought that was a great look from New Zealand to pin it deep. There was no one there, but just a little bit too much. Now USA have to maintain possession.
Way to go, Kate. USA again. Levy probing, nice tackle made again by Kolosek. Ramsey gets the offload away. Kershey couldn't bring it in. She usually would, the USA captain, and knows it.
Substitution.
Just frustration from the captain. It was so close, but just took her eyes off of it a half second too early. Ramsey did well to stay on her feet and find that gap before getting tackled by Miller, but just, Kershey couldn't keep it in.
New Zealand have gone to the bench for the first time. Elena Sayeli was out there. Olive Watherston to the side. And there is Sayeli. Vast experience now. Two-time Olympic gold medalist, packing down opposite Sammy Sullivan here, the Olympic bronze medalist. Poldy Lane sweeping around as Paul with their pace. New Zealand full of switches. Tinetti trying to bustle her way through again. The swerve is good. It's a nice tackle made by Ramsey. USA concede the penalty though, and Miller wants to go. She will go. This is where Miller might be able to try and toy with the defence again. Waka back in, chest pass across for Tinetti. There's some numbers wide, but USA looked after Tinetti well. Of the Black Ferns.
Substitution.
Smallest of margins here. Black Ferns so quick to recycle after each ruck, pinning the USA back. Just that last pass, though, has the US taking a nice breath. Looks like Adegoke's coming off, and Rachel Strauss has come on.
Thank you, Maxia.
Tinetti to the side for New Zealand. That should bring Caitlin Vahakolo out. There's Soraya Ibarra into the action as well. Coaches Emily Bidewell and Tori Sweeney, whose birthday it is today. Probably put a little bit tense for a birthday celebration at the moment. Ramsey dragged down, taking 3 New Zealanders to bring her down. Thomas. Sullivan has thrown a wild ball. Colossi on this. Pickup's good from Colossi. Can't quite squeeze it out. And she's lost it again. USA creating opportunities for New Zealand to pounce. New Zealand not quite good enough to finish at the moment.
The US got really lucky there. The moment of indecision at the ruck, just not knowing where the other teammates were. Just that pass from Sullivan just goes wild. Really lucky to not have to pay for points there.
USA.
Good to go?
Last final back in 2025 in Cape Town. They've lost in their last 4 semi-finals. They're still well in this with 3.5 to go.
Thomas back on.
New Zealand have won 11 straight semi-finals.
Set.
Out it comes. Ramsey under pressure from Poldy Lane, who is putting in a shift, the New Zealand captain. There she is again. As Ibarra hits to ground. USA pegged against their own goalposts. Ramsey tried the kick charge. New Zealand were awake to it, and it'll be a penalty for New Zealand. Miller will go. She's catched the USA team off guard. Ramsey's held her up.
Come on, leave it. Leave it, you two. You go back there. You go back there. Some space, please.
The goal line defence from Ramsey and Sullivan. The referee's going to check here.
Try yes or no, please.
Maria, I have a decision for you.
Yes.
The ball is held up. No try.
Okay. No try, held up.
Good comms from the referee crew there.
Substitution.
In such a tense match, but pretty clear picture there as we see another substitution coming on. Sammy Sullivan coming off Rika Koulibaly, who first made her debut with the 15 side, but is so electric to watch. Koulibaly, of course, Nick Bidwell injecting extra speed. Take what you can get every opportunity.
Just a couple of rush moments from New Zealand as well.
Coach!
Under significant pressure
Fine!
for the first time in a few tournaments. Got the feet to the scrum with the held up. Oh, pressure again came on. It's a penalty. Paul will go. Tap and go quick from Mahina Paul. Dive for the line, taking it upon herself. New Zealand get a little bit of breathing space.
Mahina Paul makes quick work of it. Messi at the breakdown with that dummy and just reaches forward. Just made it so difficult for the U.S. the last few minutes. New Zealand finally getting their reward.
That's the touch rugby put down from Mahina Paul.
Yeah. Time is off.
19-7 USA. Time starting to tick against them.
Towels back on.
Lane has been good on the restart today, this one. Into the hands of Strastus, taken in by Vahakolo, now Paul, and again, New Zealand really swarming defensively. Koulibaly comes it along. USA have to strike now. Strastus comes away for Ibarra. Rather than Sarah Levy, getting through the New Zealand defence and just having to grit the teeth. Vahakolo chasing. Levy starting to tie up, but she's got enough. Vahakolo can't bring her in, and the USA, through Sarah Levy, drag one back, and they give themselves a chance in this final minute.
Oh, back yourself time and time again. Sarah Levy, this is what she does best. Looking for support, but then just takes the tiniest of gaps. I'm not even sure there was one there, but just goes all the way herself. She's got that experience, but boy, does she have that speed. That's exactly what the U.S. needed.
Kick is going to be away, so it needs a converted try to tie it up. Meeting on the sideline, see what they think should happen. Levy's given them a chance. USA need possession, but it's with Pody Lane. Great tackle, Strastus on her. New Zealand looking to control the final seconds now. Don't want to be too cute with it though. Walker waiting for the siren. Stacey Walker gave herself some room. Stop and go again. Looking up at the screen for the clock, and Stacey Walker will bang it into touch and get New Zealand into another final. This one though by the skin of their teeth. New Zealand 19, USA 12. Short on numbers, New Zealand, and had to do it tough to get through. But through they go as they look to defend their title again. And they await the winner of this one, Australia against France in our second